Great story. His father was a baseball legend, the first black player in the major leagues and a major player in the civil rights movement.
But few people have ever heard of Jackie Robinson in the country that his youngest son now calls home. David Robinson lives in rural Africa, where he continues his father's legacy of humanitarian work, literally grinding out a future for impoverished farmers. He joined us in the studio yesterday. Welcome, David. So good to have you here.
Thank you very much,
Well, you are in town for the annual Jackie Robinson Foundation awards dinner, which takes place Monday night. Such an honor. I know that this has been going on for how many years now? Since 70?
Since 73.
73.
Yes.
73.
Yeah.
And your father's legacy is still so much a vital part of all of our lives here.
Well, thankfully, because of the efforts of the Jackie Robinson Foundation, we have 1,400 graduates who are now working and involved in American society, who bear the legacy and carry out the values of Jackie Robinson in the American society.
His humanitarian work is something that he was so many of us look back on and are so thankful that he parlayed his role, his career in the major leagues into a major role in civil rights. You were doing the same thing in a very different way and 10,000 miles away in Tanzania. Tell us about Sweet Unity.
Well, 20 years ago, my family and I began a coffee farm, and we called it Sweet Unity. 5 years after that, we began a coffee cooperative of 47 of our neighbors. We are coffee farmers, and my neighbors are second and third generation coffee farmers. We've extended from our rural village to become producers of a branded Sweet Unity Farms coffee, and working with really the best companies in North America in terms of roasting and delivering this coffee to the North American consumer community.
And you're doing it directly. You're doing this so that the Tanzanian farmers, whom are your neighbors, who are very impoverished people, can have a future. You're really harvesting hope here.
Well, my neighbors have been third generation coffee farmers, and as you say, in those 3 generations, we have generated only poverty without being able to integrate the international system of commodity trading and retail product sales. We will continue to stay poor. So we have organized ourselves, trained ourselves, and bridged the gap from rural Tanzania, and we're terribly excited about our partnership with the American corporation BUNN, because now we will be offering our coffee to the home consumer market in conjunction with a fine American corporation like BUNN.
And that is an incredible leap, because it is very difficult to navigate those waters, especially from where you are. How did this come about, David?
Well, it is the social consciousness of individuals. You know, it's a corporation like BUNN looking to embrace global initiatives. And it will, for this to be sustainable, it'll take a consumer community to look at product differences, look at product meanings, look at quality and what the give back is, all the way down the line to the consumers and to the producers. And consumers will make their choices whether this will be successful and sustainable or not.
And what does this mean to those farmers in your cooperative back in Tanzania? I mean, you're using solar panels to bring limited electricity to the village now. I mean, You're living there. You're not just, this is your home and has been for many years now. But what does this mean to your neighbors and your family?
Well, it means economic development because we're gaining 50 to 75% more income by working through the chain directly ourselves. It's educational development. Farmers have put aside their hoes and their weeding equipment and are sitting down together, organizing, being chairmen, being marketers, being bookkeepers. It brings our children back into a viable rural economic community, as opposed to running to the cities hoping to find the illusion of employment or comfort in the cities. And it brings the global community together to say that we can integrate farmers, we can solve issues of poverty on a global basis by cooperation.
Well, we so appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and best of luck in this venture.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David.
Appreciate it.
All right. What a terrific undertaking, right?
Sweet Unity Farms coffee. Have to find it and buy it.
Yes, it is. It is available. Upcountryinternational.net. You can buy it online, but it is available in some grocery stores. I think like Whole Foods, maybe Fairway, those kind of places. Okay.
So Google it and find it. Okay,
Yeah.
great.